Hi, welcome to Bad Movie Reviews.
Father, do you know anything about La Llorona?
Curse of La Llorona is a ho-hum horror flick that seems highly unlikely to join producer James Wan's earlier projects into thriller franchise Valhalla. Though Wan is confident enough of director Michael Chaves' skills to pass the Conjuring series off to him for its third installment, writing team Mickey Daughtry and Tobias Iaconis, whose first film, 5 Feet Apart, hit theaters last month, might be better off looking for another young adult movie idea to mine.
Try to stop her!
Who did you try to stop?
La Llorona.
James Wan's gift as a filmmaker behind the likes of The Conjuring and its sequel has often been evident in his twin abilities to make viewers care about the characters on screen and then to scare the hell out of them. As with the Annabelle entries and 2018's The Nun, Wan serves only as producer with The Curse of La Llorona, and again, like those films, his absence in the director's chair is felt by viewers. The expected beats are here, but the skill and heart behind them are missing.
Sam! Sam, let me in!
What's going on?
Once the script moves viewers into 1970s LA, the film grows decidedly less scary and endlessly predictable. Jump scares are frequent and repeatedly telegraphed well in advance through the script's setup and the director's staging. One scene in particular involves a mirror on a door, and in addition to doing exactly what you expect, the sequence also goes on for far too long as it tries to trick viewers into thinking the inevitable isn't actually heading their way. It's dull rather than frightening, and the sentiment spreads throughout the film.
Horror films are often known for the dumb decisions of its characters, but even the most die-hard genre fans will see their patience tested by the characters here. A ghostly spirit is snatching up children in the night and murdering them, you say? Of course Anna would leave hers unattended while she chats up Raphael several rooms away. The only thing keeping the undead visitor out is a loose line of seeds at the door, you say? Of course one of the kids would ignore the warning and disturb the boundary in pursuit of a toy. That last sequence in particular is a doozy, guaranteed to leave even the mute among the audience yelling at the screen and wishing for the child's demise.
Safe now. But thought they heard her crying.
The film also spends far too much time stuck inside Anna's house. Sure, it's a common factor in haunted house movies, but La Llorona's entire shtick is snatching up kids left out and unattended at night, and we're even explicitly told that it's not the house that's haunted here. There's a reason she's used by some parents as a warning to ensure their children are home before dark, but that aspect of the legend is quickly dropped in order to keep the entire back half of the movie housebound.
The Curse of La Llorona feels the smallest and least effective of the Conjuring adjacent spin-offs, and it's surprising for a franchise with such a well-worn formula. The previous 5 films vary in the amount and quality of terror-filled thrills they provide, but this is as lifeless and generic as they come. Hopefully it's a mere aberration and not a sign of what to expect with the Chaves-helmed The Conjuring 3, and yes, that concern is easily the scariest thing about The Curse of La Llorona.
The Curse of La Llorona is another film in the Conjuring universe that suffers from idiotic characters and a lack of genre innovation. The film has some great acting moments, but the characters are connected with cheap jump scares and the exact same practical effects makeup we've seen before. Despite featuring Latino actors and being based on a Latino folktale, The Curse of La Llorona lacks any flavor, instead feeling like the blandest of the Conjuring movies. It's pathetic, and both horror fans and the Latin community deserve more respect than this lazy attempt at a cash grab.
The Curse of La Llorona is a cheap attempt to capture a minority audience with a familiar folk tale that then bait and switches that audience into watching a regular-ass spool story. It's technically impressive and faulty in equal measure, expunging most of the substance in favor of occasionally effective, but mostly cheap scares. The Curse of La Llorona tries to replicate the best of the Conjureverse but follows the most basic horror blueprints and without particular excitement.